Note: Dear viewers, the keywords used in this video are only for memory assistance. For a complete and in-depth understanding, please refer textbooks. Union and its territory. Union and its territories are covered under Part 1, Articles 1 to 4 of the Constitution of India. Article 1. It says, India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states. This means India is a union of states. Union means many states coming together to form one country. But in India, no state has the right to separate from the union. So, India is an indestructible union of destructible states. Article 2. It says Parliament has the power to admit new states into the union or establish new states on terms and conditions it deems fit. For example, in 1975, Sikkim was added to India under Article 2. Article 3. It empowers Parliament to form a new state by separating territory from any state, increase or decrease the area of any state, alter the boundaries of any state, change the name of any state. As per the Constitution, the opinion of the state legislature is sought, but the final decision lies with the Parliament. Article 4. It says that any laws made under Articles 2 and 3 do not require a constitutional amendment. So, Parliament can make such changes by passing a simple law. Example 1. In 2014, Telangana was formed by bifurcating Andhra Pradesh. Example 2. In 2019, Jammu and Kashmir was reorganized into two union territories. India is a union and Parliament has special powers to form or change states as needed. India Bangladesh Border Exchange. India is not just made up of states and union territories, but its boundaries also tell a story of how our nation evolved. The problem of enclaves. After India's partition in 1947, borders between India and East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, were drawn hastily. This created an unusual problem: enclaves. Chitmals. India had 111 enclaves inside Bangladesh. Bangladesh had 51 enclaves inside India. These were small pockets of land completely surrounded by the other country. People lived in these enclaves without proper citizenship, government services, schools, or hospitals. They were isolated and neglected. The 1974 Land Boundary Agreement. In 1974, Indian Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and Bangladesh Prime Minister Sheikh Mujibur Rahman signed the Land Boundary Agreement. Provisions. Exchange of enclaves. People could choose to stay or move, resolve border disputes, but because the agreement involved ceding Indian territory, it required a constitutional amendment. Due to political reasons, it couldn't be implemented immediately. Final solution: the 100th Constitutional Amendment 2015. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government passed the 100th Constitutional Amendment Act 2015, making the agreement legally valid. India transferred 111 enclaves, 17,160 acres to Bangladesh. Bangladesh transferred 51 enclaves, 7,110 acres to India. The people were given a choice: stay and become citizen of the country their enclave belonged to, or move to the other country. Most people choose to stay. They were finally granted proper citizenship rights, schools, healthcare, electricity, and infrastructure. Importance of the exchange. How India's territory can be changed through peaceful agreements. The role of Parliament in passing constitutional amendments, 100th Amendment to approve such changes. The government's duty to protect people's rights and dignity while solving complex border issues. The evolution of states and union territories of India. At the time of independence in 1947, India was a patchwork of British provinces and princely states. To govern them effectively, India was divided into four categories. Part A states, former British provinces like Madras, Bombay. Part B states, former princely states like Hyderabad, Mysore. Part C states, small provinces and princely states like Delhi, Manipur. Part D, only Andaman and Nicobar Islands. People wanted states based on their language and culture to feel more connected and represented. Dhar Commission, 1948. In 1948, the government formed the Dhar Commission. It studied if India should reorganize states on a linguistic basis. It recommended against linguistic division, fearing it might harm national unity. JVP Committee, 1948-1949. JVP Committee, with Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel and Pattabhi Sitaramaya, they agreed no need to reorganize immediately. Potti Sriramalu's protest, 1952. In 1952, Potti Sriramalu fasted unto death for a Telugu-speaking state. His sacrifice led to the formation of Andhra state in 1953, the first linguistic state. Fazal Ali Commission, 1953. To address growing demands, the government set up the States Reorganization Commission (SRC) in 1953, led by Justice Fazal Ali, with K.M. Panikar and H.N. Kunzru recommended states be reorganized mainly on language but also consider administrative convenience. New states after 1956. In 1956, India was organized based on languages through States Reorganization Act. After that, many new members joined and some even changed their names. New states born are Gujarat and Maharashtra, 1960. Bombay state was divided into two because people wanted states based on their language. Marathi speakers became Maharashtra and Gujarati speakers became Gujarat. Nagaland, 1963. From Assam, a new state Nagaland was created to respect the Naga people's culture. Haryana, 1966. Punjab was divided and the Hindi-speaking region became Haryana. Himachal Pradesh, 1971. This beautiful hilly area became a full-fledged state. Meghalaya, Manipur and Tripura, 1972. Meghalaya was carved out of Assam and became a state of clouds. Manipur and Tripura were made into states on the same day. Sikkim, 1975. Sikkim joined India first as a union territory, then became the 22nd state. Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, 1987. Mizoram came out of Assam and became a state. Arunachal Pradesh, beautiful northeastern state carved from the Union Territory. Goa, 1987. Goa, after being liberated from Portuguese rule in 1961, became a state. Chhattisgarh, Uttarakhand, Jharkhand, 2000. Chhattisgarh from Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand from Uttar Pradesh, first called Uttaranchal, later renamed Uttarakhand, Jharkhand from Bihar became a state. Telangana, 2014. Telangana became 29th state from Andhra Pradesh after a long movement. Union territories formed. Daman and Diu and Dara and Nagar Haveli merged in 2020. These two small territories merged into one. Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. 2019. Jammu and Kashmir was made a union territory and Ladakh became a separate union territory. States changing names: Madras to Tamil Nadu 1969, Mysore to Karnataka 1973, Lakshadweep, Minicoy and Amindivi Islands to Lakshadweep 1973, Pondicherry to Puducherry 2006, Uttaranchal to Uttarakhand 2007, Orissa to Odisha 2011. This is how the Constitution provides a framework for peaceful adjustments and growth, ensuring that the territorial integrity of the country is preserved while accommodating the aspirations of various regions and communities. Ultimately, the Union of India stands as a symbol of unity in diversity, where different cultures, languages, and traditions thrive under one constitution, strengthening the nation's integrity and democratic fabric. The keyword to remember Articles 1 to 4 is DEAR. D for Definition of India. Article 1, Name and Territory of India. E for Entry of New States. Article 2, Admission of New States. E for Expansion of States. Article 3, Formation and Reorganization of States. R for Regulation of Laws. Article 4, Laws related to Articles 2 and 3.